emissions. But at the end of the day, at least they, unlike when people wanted to do the thing for Trayvon Martin and they were trying to boycott, it's like, you're letting people know on the 23rd that you want to boycott on the 25th? Are you serious? It ain't going to happen.
Right.
I'm not even going to participate. Right. At least if the people are just going to try to do a successful boycott, they're trying to let people know a month in advance at least, we are not purchasing gasoline. Now, at the end of the day, if you have your car already loaded with gasoline or as much gasoline as possible before that date, it would not be a bad idea to support the move, because a lot of people are becoming frustrated with the price of gasoline all across the country. Now, granted, I am fully aware of the fact that the vast majority of the truckers are Yahoo, racialistic people that are running around with the swastika tattoos and don't like niggas either. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care about that. But it is an American problem, and there are a lot of people here that claim to be some kind of American, whether a naturalized U.S. citizen, which is not the same thing, but they think it's the same thing, or whatever the case may be. So what's going on with the fuel is hurting everybody. And if the truckers do not move trucks and do not purchase gas for 3 days, and the people back them up and do not, even if they're moving cars, if they do not purchase any gasoline for 3 days across this country, that is going to hurt somebody. And if they go one step further and say, well, hell, why don't we just boycott everything? You know, let's not shop, let's not go out, let's not party, let's not ride the whatever it is, that would send a strong message. If for 3 days, that would hurt people. However, I don't know that people are going to band together and do it, because a lot of people are like me. They don't watch the news, don't know what's going on, and they're not listening to this blog talk or that blog talk. And if it ain't on General Hospital, which is the only thing they're watching today, or their Judge Judy show, they're not going to know about it. So I don't know how effective it will be. And even with that, as great as it is, the powers that want to be, those that are no light, that people keep calling the Illuminati, those are sick light. Ill means not, and ill means sick. The Illuminati, which are sick light, no light people, it is not beyond them, because they know a month in advance, to make it their personal business to find a bunch of broke, hungry, unemployed people and pay them a lot of money to cross this picket line for 3 days. They will do that. Well, you know, this job normally pays $25, but we're going to pay, $50, because at the end of the day, you might get $25 an hour or whatever it is when you're doing your trucking and you add it all up. If they count the medical and the 401ks and all the other stuff, by the time they're done, the retirement kick in, they're looking at about, $50 an hour when they add on the benefits. That's where a lot of people don't understand how the temporary employment agencies are racking up, because they get maybe $30 an hour, which includes medical benefits and everything that they're not giving you, so they can just give it to you in cash instead of benefits. So they'll pay you, we'll let you work for $12 an hour, and they don't let you know they're pocketing the rest. So at the end of the day, I'm hoping that it works, but there is something else going on. I keep telling people there's something else beyond just this government shutdown and this strike. And I've tried to reach my homegirl, my aunt. I tried one day. I've had such a headache. I can't do a lot of talking, or couldn't do a lot of talking, because she's one of those, when all this kind of shit starts happening, she starts watching the money. She's like, everybody else gets all emotional, and they get black and white on people and start making everything about goddamn colors and who's getting benefits and who isn't. I watch the damn money. If you follow the money, you'll see what game this is that's going on. And she is very adept at following this damn money. So if I talk to her, she would be the first one to say, well, it's so-and-so and so and them, and they're behind this and this and this, and the derivatives and everything. She knows this game. While everybody else is emotional about racialism and other shit, she's like, Yaffa, people need to wake up and get off this. You keep trying to tell them to get off this color shit, but they can't see past their ass. They need to watch this money. And every time this type of stuff goes on, there's more to it. While we're looking at the government shutdown and looking at the trucker strike, what else is going on that everybody's missing and they're not looking at, that they need to see? Trust me, there's something else happening.
Yeah, like I always tell my children, I say, stop looking at the dot and look at the picture. Stop looking at the dot on the picture and look at the big picture. So that's what you're saying. We're not looking at the big picture. And also, I'm not going to read the whole article to you, but I'm going to jump down here and read this part that I thought was very interesting. It says that this attempt to gather a crowd of 18-wheelers is the latest in a series of organized protests in D.C. It also says that the previous two were unable to reach their target turnout goals despite media attention. The 911 Million Muslim March, for example, fell exceedingly short of its goal, only managing to attract about 30 protesters. I didn't even know nothing about that. And then the 2 million bikers to D.C., 2 million bikers to D.C. fared better, organizing thousands of bikers in a ride through D.C. The event took place despite being formally denied a police permit. The truckers, meanwhile, don't appear to be stressing about any potential hurdles that they may face along the way. He says, "We do not need a permit. Homeland Security has nothing to say. Everyone will police themselves," the group said in a Facebook post. And so I say again, this is not to, it's all in the uproar, but listen, if you can just take your little happy ass onto the store, get some extra stuff, and just keep it because you just never know. And I'm like, Dr. Yaffa, at least they are telling you, because they actually talked about this in August, and they made the announcement on September the 15th. So they gave us a whole month to let us know what they're about to do. So if this, they did it before, so it's not saying they won't do it again. But, we need to start doing family plans. I was telling Sis earlier, I'm sitting down with my children. We all live together. I'm going to sit down with them with a family plan. We just got to have a family plan just in case. We got a little baby in the home. This is what we're going to do just in case. So we're telling you this so you will know about it because, like Sis said, a lot of people don't even know that this is going off. And if the brother didn't call in last week, I probably wouldn't have even heard of it either because I didn't hear about it.
Me either.
And so, KJ, are you over there, Kay? I don't hear you breathing. Okay. Yeah, maybe she wants to. Okay. Well, she'll be back. So anyway, let's get off to talking about the. Let me check and make sure I didn't drop her off the call before I jump on her.
While you're checking that, let me say this.
Go ahead, sis.
The protest and the not moving the trucks and all that is a great idea. A bunch of people meeting in Washington, D.C. or anywhere else when there's a government shutdown is not a good idea. A bunch of people protesting somewhere is not a good idea. Just do what you're going to do and make your voice heard by your actions. In other words, when so-called melanin rich people decided they were going to boycott the buses in Missouri, Mississippi, don't quote me because my history is not that great about some issues, they could only take so much of niggas not riding the bus for so long. It ain't like you had to be at the bus company protesting. You just didn't show up on the bus. And when the bus pulled up, like, we ain't got no passengers. We burning gas, and nobody's getting on to pay for the gas today. And the next day, we don't have any passengers. And that's the way the truckers should do it. They should know and they should agree to do this. If they're going to do something, they can probably go somewhere and have a damn trucker picnic and a goddamn barbecue instead of a protest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, let's meet over here at this place and party. We're not moving any trucks today. They're lucky that they're lucky the truckers don't decide to be pure asses. They could be pure asses and say, you know what? We're going to take a bunch of big rig trucks and not move them as far as moving product, and we're going to shut down a bunch of major freeways and bridges. They could park a bunch of big rigs across the freeways, and nobody could go nowhere, move nothing. And you only got so many tow trucks that can handle them big things anyway to throw them and impound them. I mean, they could get real crazy with it if they wanted to, but this whole meet in Washington, D.C., to scream and holler and protest and wave signs at somebody, you don't have to do that. Just don't move the trucks. Stay home and enjoy your folks. That's just me. I wouldn't gather down people anywhere that look like bullseyes with targets on their back going, shoot me, I'm right here. Hello. You got to come to my house and kick down my door to come get me. I'm not going to be on the front line waving my hand going, look at me, I'm rebelling against you. You got them? Because I'm waving my hands going, target over here. Go ahead. I'm just saying. I'm not saying be afraid. I'm saying don't make yourself a target. Just don't move the trucks.
I was
Don't rally and protest.
Right.
I was going to say that they was Dr. Yaffa.
Sorry,
forget
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Dr. Yaffa, that I had saw a couple of advertisements today where people were advertising for truck drivers, and the advertisement I should have took a picture of it, but the advertisement was saying something like we need truck drivers, no experience necessary, just come and sign up. And I'm thinking, wow, no experience at all.
That's the picket line. That's what that is.
That's what I thought too. When I saw that, I'm like, okay, they trying to get ready, whatever. But like I said, this is just FYI for y'all do what y'all want to do. This is FYI. That's what we do. We give you information. Now, KJ, we're glad you can come back and join us. Yeah, I'm gonna set you out on I'm gonna set you out. Because you was gone.
Nah, I was over. I know I didn't know I must have hit the mute. I don't even know why because I was over here. But I was like, oh shoot, I had to unlock my phone and all kind of stuff to get to y'all. But when I unlocked it, y'all was talking, so I just sat there. I just in there.
That's KJ off the chain. Y'all want to, because it's 9:30. Before we get off into this other part of the shutdown. Y'all want to take a phone call? What y'all want to do?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I would say sure. We ain't even asked the guest, our wonderful sister, Dr. Yaffa. Right, she's family, right.
Dr. Yaffa, would you mind taking one phone call before we move on? I'm only going to take one.
I don't care. As long as it's somebody that's on topic and not just trying to be on some soapbox.
Yeah, right. Don't try to be on the soapbox. Don't come preaching. Just stay on topic, okay? Area code 347. Peace and love. Where you calling from? Your first name.
Hello, am I online?
You online. You on the air.
Oh, good afternoon. Good evening or morning, ladies. And so, I did want to thank you, ladies, for doing what you do. There are people out there listening. As far as that Muslim rally that they had in D.C., I did know about it due to the conservative people making fun of them. It was kind of funny, but Muslims tend to not really get involved in our government like that because they live their own life, so that is what it is. As far as the blood being taken, I didn't even know that information. I personally don't know my own blood type, and I'm going to find that out soon. But I did want to thank the great Dr. Yaffa for dropping her knowledge, being original. I know there's a lot of people out there taking the information and mixing it up, but I appreciate what you do personally because it's raw, it's uncut, and it's you and it's original. I just want to shout out Kenya for doing what she does, and I thank you, ladies. I'm going to continue listening because I'm at work and I need to get back on inside.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate your
comment. No problem.
Compliment.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Okay, I think I know what this is. Peace and love, King.
And you know what? I'm just going to say that I didn't feel no love on that one because I didn't get no shout-out. That's cool, brother. That's cool.
He said, ladies. He said, all you ladies. You're a network, so you know it meant you. You're the one that's holding up the show.
That's a shame.
Wouldn't be a network without you, so he said, all you ladies. I heard
it.
I didn't hear him call you by name, but he said to all you ladies. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. But then he called you out personally. I'm trying to hear it. I know
who that is. I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who the brother is. So
he popped out. I know him like that. I'm a big baby. It's okay though. I still love you though, but I felt left out.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all. The rest of you who's holding on, we'll get to you. But that was my one phone call, so I was gonna take. So
he was on subject though. At least he was on topic. Word.
He was on. Thank you so much for
being
on
topic. I like the fact that he brought out that the Muslims usually mind their own business and they're living their own lives. And I wish people would understand that why they keep attacking them. For the most part, they do not bother anybody. And a lot of people that they accuse of being so-called Muslim terrorists are so-called this whatever this thing is, running around looking like everybody, starting shit and blaming it on other people to get other people in trouble.
Wow. This Okay, let's get off into